Morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, January 1st, so Happy New Year. Excuse me. Here in Jaraharo, Iloilo. Walking up the bike trail. It's probably around 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning, so I thought I'd make a little video since it's somewhat peaceful, being the first of the new year. So kind of quiet, not many people up or out yet. So just walking up through here. Hopefully the video's not too bad. It's always hard to tell with the lighting and different things going on. So, but I wanted to talk a little bit about real estate, buying land here, buying a house, starting a business, maybe a few other things as well. But so some of the things that I've experienced or heard of. I've been in the Philippines about 2 years now. Also, I've been looking at it and thinking about things for about 5 to 8 years prior to coming here. So doing research and stuff. So what's the difference between looking at it on YouTube and actually being here? Well, it's quite a bit of difference. You can hear certain things, but once you get here and experience all the different things. So to make it quite simple, I said I would do very little to nothing here without an attorney going over things and looking things, because there's so many different variables. This is definitely so much different than America. So prices again would be like in the province, you can get stuff 25, 50% or maybe 100% cheaper. So a million peso piece of land in the city might be 5,000 square meter. In the province somewhere, like back where I live in Santo Tomas, a million pesos might get you 10 hectares or something, some number. But prices are all over the place here, and rules and regulations. There's so many things. So leave a comment on your experience and different things, because I'm not going to be able to touch them all, or may misspoke on some of the things. But yeah, I just seen where you go out on Facebook. There's where most people deal with in the Philippines. There's like I don't want to call them. They're kind of like a realtor or broker or something. But if you get on there and talk to different people, I think a lot of them, it's they're trying to make some money. And so they find somebody that's looking to sell a place, and the price naturally goes up, and you might have 10, 15, 20 people trying to sell this place, and they're on there advertising for it. So at least that's my humble opinion. And so the value of the place may be double, roughly, of what it's really worth. I think the best thing to do, in my opinion, is you find or hear of somebody or a relative or a friend, and they just selling whatever they're selling, their business or land or home, and you go from there. So it's less markup, it's more it's more of a personal thing, and then you deal with them instead of trying to go through other people, because the price gets so far jacked up. Everything I looked at, in my opinion, I thought was twice as much money as what it was worth, would be a starting point. So I would go through like a private individual, word of mouth, because that's how things are done here. You don't drive down the road and there's a sign in the front yard saying places for sale and advertised or get online. it's on Facebook, or a lot of stuff's word of mouth, so if you can get in and find out what's for sale before it's really posted up on Facebook, that's the best thing. You can get the best deal. Get the not the expat price, but get the Philippine price, because there's two different things here in the Philippine pricing wise. There's a foreigner price and a Philippine price. So I try to always, even though it's very difficult, because obviously you're an expat from America. So that's some of the things that I think about, trying to, fingers are slippery, trying to hold the camera. So when it's dark outside, I don't use my stabilizer on it. So anyhow, we're walking up to here. There's some, like I said, it's early morning, the lights are all on. A few people out, but I wanted to share some of my thoughts and experiences on looking at stuff. So definitely 100% recommend not rushing. Little things I've heard that are quite interesting is you might buy a property in here, and there may be 10 or 15 different people that have ownership of it. So very rarely is there a clean, clear title. Things are simple. And also, it's like I looked at something over in San Tomas, it's like 20 hectares or something, and we're driving through going over to see the farmland and stuff. And the guy says, I said, well, where's the land at? He goes, oh, you own both sides of the road, sir, if you buy. And I'm like looking, I said, well, there's like 6, 7, 8 different houses there. And I'm like, well, who's that? And they go, well, they're just people that built homes there. I don't know if the correct word is like a squatter or something. But people do that here. They can get on your land, and if you don't have it fenced off and you're there to kind of protect it, somebody can build a house or throw up a bamboo home or something and claim some sort of ownership over what you have. So it's like, well, if I bought that property, I'd have, 8, 10 people living on it. And it's like, do I, you hate to think of throwing people off out of their house, or maybe charging rent or something. But anyhow, it's kind of strange things like that. Or you might look at something and there be some mango trees or coconut trees, and you're thinking, oh, I'm going to be able to sell coconuts or harvest mangoes. But that's also can be an issue too, because somebody may own the trees on your land or have some rights to the water. Another story I've heard was a guy he's building a resort up in Ahoy, and he had bought a piece of land. It's like 3 hectares or something, and so bought good price, and go up this way. I think people standing under the bridge because of the rain, maybe. So, and I'll talk a little bit more once I get past all the people here. So, morning.
Happy New Year.
Yep, thank you. And so he purchased it, and so he's getting ready to do construction and get up to his place, and come to find out he didn't own the driveway or the right-of-way to his property. So he couldn't really do anything because he couldn't get to his property. So the people, knowing that when he purchased it, although he didn't know that, well, they go, oh, we sell you the right of way, and it was like another $3 million just to, if my memory it was accurate, just to get rights to the driveway to get to his property. So that type of stuff goes on all the time. So it's just so much different here. You know, the pricing's all over the map. It's people price to what they feel like. I feel like this land's valuable, and I'm going to, and I want to make a lot of money. And so to me, a lot of times people's off in left field. At the same time, you know, get what you can get out of something, but I think when you're just trying to make a, you know, double your money on something because you want double your money, I think that's unrealistic. So that gets back to dealing with somebody, you know, local, and not going through a, you know, representative, or these people that, you know, buy and sell land here or help broker the deal. Because you got to keep in mind that they're out. They're not just, well, I got land. To me, here's the difference. I got land for sale, and I paid something. I put something in it, and I just want to, you know, get my money out of it. You know, a fair deal to somebody putting something up, and I don't care if I sell it or not. And I want to get, you know, I want $6 million for this half hectare or something. Because I just I want to pay all these 10, 15 different people $1 million pesos or something. So, but that's kind of my little 2 cents. I skip over things because I'm not sitting at home with notes and stuff, just walk along talking about stuff. But there's so many variables about ownership and clear ownership and who owns it, and getting if you're going to build things, it's you know, building codes, and you got to go to this office, and this office is not open in the morning, and you got to pay this little fee, and then go see this person. They're only there in the afternoon, and you get an appointment, and you go, and that person went to Cebu or Manila for the day or week, and even though you had an appointment at 10 o'clock. So tremendous amount of obstacles, and the Philippines, and almost everything you do is extremely slow, so be prepared for that. You want to get in a bank account and open a bank account. Well, in the province, that took me like 2 days and 6 hours worth of work to get a bank account opened up at Land Bank here, which is a, you know, popular big land bank here, reputable bank. So everything you try to do, I get like a motorcycle license here, or I still haven't gotten one, because I got to get a health check. I got to go to this office, got to get a security card. I got to do all this, even though I got a valid driver license from America. That's not, unless it's international, that's not accepted. So everything's a royal, you know, pain and drug out, and nickel and dimes you. Overall, everything's a little cheaper here. But it's just the effort that you have to go through. I watched another expat, and they married a local Filipina here, and I think it said it took him 4 months to get the marriage license. So, which in America, you know, that's, you know, about an hour or a week. I forget, it's been a long time since I've gotten one, but it's a very short process, of a week at the most to a day, an hour or two, and you have marriage license. Okay, we'll cut this one off here. So if you got any things you want to share on your knowledge or something, I'm just saying here in the Philippines it's slow, and it's like the Wild West when it comes to doing things. So be careful, and take your time, and is the key things I would say. Rains, my hands are getting slippery. But just take your time, get an attorney for almost everything you do, and take your time. That's my words of wisdom and advice here in the Philippines. So thanks for watching. Happy New Year, everybody, and take care. Thank you.